somebody's been sending emails that to people, all sorts of emails that are in that circle, and plus a bunch that I don't recognize, and I didn't recognize the email name. We've never gotten them from Ron from that Addie before. I swear we haven't. I went looking and I thought, well, that's odd. This has only started. So he's got himself another email, and Eddie was one of the prominent ones with it. And I thought, I wonder if I should. So I said to Angela, and she said, well, we're getting stuff too sometimes. I thought, well, I'm going to forward this, and I asked and say, do we know this person? Because like, it's not. You know, you can open it. It doesn't seem to be that they're bad attachments or anything, but I don't recognize them because, like you said, Smokey. Well, surprise, surprise to me. So I told him again. I said, well, I'm not getting. I've not had this, but we could get them from other ones from him, like other Addies. And then he messaged back and said, there's a circle, it's very small, if you'd like to come. And I said, well, thank you very much, because it'll help with Tim. We're just kind of so isolated, and I keep trying to get him out. And anyway, okay.
Language is this now?
What?
That's not Anishinaabe.
Oh, ha 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 ha. Yeah, meaning Keisha.
From here?
Huh? Yeah, it's right over there. Turn and follow the road that way.
Oh my gosh, there's people here.
There's people here, look at that. Well, Louis had talked about social distancing. I don't know if we'll last for the whole 4 hours. I guess it remains to be seen, doesn't it? Little gardens and whatnot, but this is something to do, so. I thought it'd be nice to talk to people. Oh, look at the cart. Isn't it gorgeous? It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it's just gorgeous.
There?
Well, notice there somebody's going to park behind you, too. Are you going to do that? Oh, well, maybe.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm doing that, too.
Don't pull in too far. You're going to drive across the grass after.
Isn't it great? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, where's your cart? You have to have something to sit on. You need, or I've got to bring you lawn chairs. That's why I said, oh, no, I didn't know what you want. Well, that's why I didn't know if you wanted it, too.
Yeah, it's gone.
People! Wow! Oh, it's incredible, isn't it? Oh, well, after yesterday, we're like, oh my goodness, the rain. Yeah, so we'll get you your walker out because they don't have. I've got to come back for seats myself. But I'll toss that in the other part. This is 2020 COVID answer to no horse, right? No, I know. That's what it looks like. Oh, isn't it great?
You gotta get in it. You gotta pull me. Hey, no problem. How are you guys?
Good. How you doing?
Pretty cool. This is Pat. He's a carver.
Hi, Pat. How you doing? Nice
Pat
to see
just finished York boat at the port.
Oh, wow.
Port Langley. Yeah, it's on display there.
You know Chrissy, Lou?
Yeah.
Wow.
At the genealogy day.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, well, let's go over and we'll check her. Come on. Come on. Huh? Oh, very wonderful. Look at that. Look at the cart. Isn't it great? So if you want to go over towards the shade, and I'll go find a lawn chair or something, or go get you settled, okay? So go find somebody we know. There's got to be somebody there. Huh?
Yeah.
Not yet. Yes, there is. Right down there, there is. Right there. It feels like forever since I saw you last. How are you doing?
Good.
Can I park him here too?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Pull up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab a lawn chair. Unless maybe I'll just use a seat.
Absolutely.
For right now, there's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice. This is over this way with the trees because it's not so much that way. Yeah.
Then you have to start to a little bit. You know, you can't be just, you know what I mean? Just, you know.
I think that if you don't, it does get to a person. Yeah.
Logically, it affects you.
Yes. Well, I know with myself, so much of anything that I've been involved with moved to online, and that's the other thing that's difficult. Like, you definitely have my interest now. Here, let me see. I wonder if it's Louis. Don't you want something else on it?
No.
Oh, okay.
And John
Oh,
Martin.
he is too. That's
LA.
right.
We have Derek Hansen here from the Chilkowiak tribe. We also have Gary Bigger, who is running for vice president in the election coming up. Gary was the Region 2 director, and I'm actually running for the Region 2 director now, so it's always great working with Gary. And Pixie Wells, I think, is here as well. Pixie, where are you? There she is over there. So Pixie's the president of the Fraser Valley Metis Association. So if you don't know a lot about Métis people, I've got some books in there I can always tell you for sure. To British Columbia. So so just at this time, I'd like to introduce. We've always been involved with him to say a few words. Blazing welcome you on behalf of the Chilkowiak tribe, and he's also a Skokel counselor as well.
Thanks, Louis. Obviously, I had to lower it down for me. I think Canada might be at our height right now. So. Today's an awesome day. I'm extremely happy to be here. I just want to thank Louis for inviting me here. Our president, Chief David Jimmy, was tied up with some family commitments today. So my name is Derek Hansen. I'm a counselor with Skokel First Nation, vice president with Chilkowiak Tribe. I share that role along with Chief Derek Yap from Chiakin First Nation. Chilkowiak Tribe, basically our communities originated from the Chilliwack Lake and came down through the valley, and we've got villages all the way from Somalia to Achulitz and Squayala. So in terms of our traditional territory, this is kind of nice and centered to that. And I think one of the things I was thinking about is I was kind of thinking of how to introduce who we are and kind of some different pieces and tie it into what we're here today for. The new roundabout out by up towards Cultus Lake and better there. Some great work that we did with the city, and when I think about that work, what stands out to me is making sure that people know that we're here. To me, that was kind of a component to that chunk of work. And the other piece is essentially kind of the pride. I take my young girls out to Cultus Lake.
MMBC, thanks to Louis, making a couple calls, came through, and I think it only took maybe 2 weeks from start to finish. They asked me for some pictures, and I sent the best ones I had, but I forgot that we had sent in his picture when he was 14, and he'd even signed that card.
Wow.
So when they sent it to me, I was like, oh, this is the first time I've ever seen that picture since the day I was in the photo shop in Hope on Wallace Street getting his passport photo done. So it was like so surreal to see something new from your child, even though it's been gone 5 years. And I just want to say, before I wrap up here, because I don't want these hamburgers to burn, you know, when this first happened, there was a lot of anger and stuff towards the government and towards agencies and things like that. And we're making changes happen. At that time, we had to kick some doors in to start to make some change happen. Sometimes that's the way it is with government. They don't want to listen, and you got to scream and yell until they start listening. And then they finally started to listen, and now things are starting to change. And 5 years ago in this town, when we went looking for help, we couldn't find any help. But now if you go and you look, there's a Chilliwack Youth Health Center that's here 1 day a week, and out of the Nanaimo High School, or sorry, Chilliwack High School, 1 day a week as well. And we have a youth detox center that I think just opened up, or is it? Not quite, but it's just right by the Travel Lodge at the highway there. That's a youth detox center. We got to start looking at addiction as an illness and not a criminal activity. And it's starting to happen. And we've come so far in 4 or 5 years. It's not all because of Nick passing away. It's because we have people dying daily, children dying daily due to addiction. So I just want to say now the time has come to try and work with government and with agencies to try and change things from outside and within. And that's what this scholarship's all about, that the silent auction in there. It's for kids going into child and youth care or criminal justice, where our people are all often overrepresented, to try and change that system from within, as well as from the outside. I work in the prison system. I'm trying to change my system from the inside, but I'm also doing it from the outside. And that's what this is all about. And it's really Louis that's the impetus behind it all. And I got to give him so much credit. He has a vision, but he also can identify a path on how to get there.
I have to record this because there's real people.
Some of those good burgers are ready.
My friend said, well, you do it in my house. So I give to my friend.
It's good to see you. What are you doing here? It means a lot for him on Saturday mornings too.
It means a lot to us too.
Yeah? Maybe. Oh, I'm glad you got here.
You think you need a mask outside?
Somebody else's. So it is what it is, and I got a few things done. So, oh goodness, it's so good to see you guys.
Feels pretty strange, don't it?
But it's a beautiful strange.
No, it's a strange. I went to see someone I knew or have known for ages, and I took her something over in the last few weeks.
Yeah, right, eh?
The first other house I've been in or place for like, what, 5 months? And it feels really odd.
Odd, because it's,
They didn't give you a close
we perceive it differently now that it's been withdrawn. It's like when you haven't had like a cigarette for a long time, and then you like have it, and you're like, whoa. A little bit of head rush, right?
As I was saying down the end of the table, it's difficult because we often know he's on this. I mean, we often ran around all these things, but then we would, you go to the parks, you go here, or you go there. Well, so much is closed, of course. But I said, well, let's go do a day trip, and we went down to White Rock. Listen, it might be the normal world there, my friend. They even had bathrooms open in some of the restaurants. They had no COVID lineups. And people are keeping their distance, but there was not this whole, arrows everywhere. I thought, gosh, what? We walked off into a matrix in other parts of the valley. That was it. So.
And you go, and it's like, it's natural here.
Oh, yeah.
Inside in a restaurant.
Wow, this is gorgeous. That looks really good. Wow. Very nice. It's great. Oh my goodness.
Long time no see. Oh,
I am so. You want to grab them? Yeah, that's them. I have my.
Oh, you have 3 pair on your head.
Yeah. You know, this is how life gets when you get to this age, right? Yeah, like.
Different things.
Oh, well, yeah, like with the computer and anything like that. So that's what I'm on. How are you doing?
Good. Good to see you.
This is strange. There's people out.
I know it's weird to see physical.
It is. Like I
bodies.
keep looking and going, it's a dream. I know it is.
I know, yeah.
It's good to be here too.
Yeah,
This is gorgeous.
Isn't it great? It's great.
It
I
is.
love it.
It's
I love
wonderful.
it. I came in to see what was going on. And what
Well, I figured I'd come and take a look and, you know, and find my glasses, which are ones that I might read with. You know, one of them I do.
Alina!
Excellent.
How you doing, my friend? Good. Always. No, I can wear it today. Yeah. He's doing it today.
That's a nice little this one.
Yeah.
Harry Potter. I don't know about Harry Potter. Those are pretty.
Thank you. And you don't get to be here, so you can just leave your phone number.
Okay.
And they make great Christmas presents.
I know, that's what I'm thinking already, right?
Look at that.
And there's a couple other things over here too. Oh.
Gorgeous.
Would you like a pen?
No, that's okay right now. We're just checking out the workmanship. Go have a talk with him first.
Some nice art items in here. Beautiful items.
It's a lot warmer in here though.
Is it?
Yes. A little bit. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. It's just so wonderful. I love the door. I love the door. Isn't it wonderful? It is. It's just so absolutely fantastic. That's why I thought of doing I have heard it's gas town. Oh, really? Quarter after 2.
Yeah, they started doing that. Because they take, what's his name, up to the entrance bay park there or whatever.